We've been around for about 17 years now, and we're Wellington based. We started in Wellington, and we're basically a small strategy consulting company. So just focusing purely on just developing strategies for large organisations. And how we came about was really just thinking about some of the challenges that leaders have when it comes to developing strategies. And the biggest issues for us is really, for most leaders and organisations, is just getting clarity around their strategy. Essentially, when we think about it, the services that we offer for our what we call our clients, which are senior executives, we typically talk about strategy in terms of 3 areas. We help them design their strategy, so that was a core part of our focus. And then we work with senior executives to help them implement the strategy. So it's easy to get something on paper or on a page, but the challenge is about how do we actually help them implement that strategy. And I think that's probably the bit that makes us different. You know, it's about making strategy happen, but 3 parts: design, implement, and sustain.
So we're looking for someone to join MSH who is either a new graduate or someone who has just started their career or has been working for a few years. Ideally someone who's been doing a similar sort of work, so analytical, not necessarily consulting. It's not something you can necessarily learn at university, you have to get some experience in it. One of the things that makes you really successful at MSH is the ability to think on your feet and have a good mix of thinking and also relationship building. They have to be happy to work as a team and work together to crack hard issues. We don't all just sit in a corner by ourselves and work away. We do work as small teams, so you have to be able to work with other people. In the past, we've hired people with strong academic degrees, for example, engineering, economics. Myself, I did a degree called computational modelling, so mathematics, science, anything we've had to apply the skills you've learned in a practical way. What we really value is your ability to think in the skills you've learned rather than the subject that you've studied. So we've got engineers, we've got physicists, we've had chemists, we've got mathematicians, we've got all sorts.
I've been working at MSH for a couple of years now as a consultant, really enjoying it here. I've been able to do some really interesting work with a range of different clients. Working at MSH, you get straight into working face-to-face with clients, so you're part of a team with the partners, so you're sort of normally a 2-person team, so you're quite involved in the work, which is really good. So you really do get to interact with clients and their teams and be part of the work, especially at workshops. I've had the chance to work with quite a few organisations, including Christchurch City Council, Civil Aviation Authority, Ministry of Social Development. So I studied environmental engineering at university, and came out of university. I didn't really want to pursue that directly, so I thought, you know, what other things could I do? This job came up and I thought, yeah, it sounds really interesting, got involved, and now that a couple of years have gone by, I've really learned a lot and really applied myself and actually grown a lot within the company, and I found that it's been really exciting and, you know, definitely a good move for my career.